coming out and going on stage. So I'm gonna have, when we come out, half of the teams are gonna be lining up on the stage, like in a nice little fine line. The other half is gonna be on the stairs doing the same thing.
The first day of practice in Spain was very important for us because, well, with the travel day in between from the boot camp to Madrid, we didn't play for a day and a half. We're a bit cold mechanically, so the practice day really helped us a lot to get back into the groove of scrimming and playing against those pro teams.
I'm taking some pads.
I go?
Enjoy.
No more boost.
So right now we're scrimming against EUnited. It's the third scrim of the day. We played against Pittsburgh Knights, Space Station. Now we're on to EUnited, and scrims have been going perfect. We're going to be looking to end the day with some scrims similar to Veloce Esports, the team we're playing first tomorrow.
The team we tried to scrim the most was probably Loki, because we have never played Loki in any kind of tournament. But for obvious reasons, Loki didn't want to scrim us. We then focused more on playing the Three Sins, because they are also a South American team and they beat Loki in the South American regional finals.
Of like your whole region playing like this. That is no.
Yeah, they literally, it's like one
Jump on goal line, two of them.
one
One's
mistake,
save it,
one
right?
mistake and it's a goal, but they just don't make it. It's just,
If you call you got it, basically you already have to jump for it. If they do that on stage, I'm actually gonna call them the best team.
There's no way to prepare for competing on stage.
It's a unique experience. Everything feels different, is more hard, and whatever you're gonna do in stage seems more risky as well.
It's all mental really on how you can play well on the stage and try and block everything else out and feel like you're just playing from home.
As this ball goes in front, and Freaky's gonna start things off for Veloce. And up they go for South America. Low-key can't follow it up, and Veloce take game one.
Some good moments from Loki, but overall Veloce in the drive, speedy, and Loki can't find the openings. The pitch!
They got it. Kyle on the pitch. They've got an open net. It's wide open for Kyle, and they take game two. From Flame, it's wide open. Loki gives up the ball in a horrible situation. Can't connect for Loki. A second effort, and it's Kyle to tie it up. Off the back walls, and Card's gonna get the go-ahead goal in game three. For Loki, off the back wall, Tander maybe one more. Holy smokes, Tander! With all the pressure and the lead, and a demo, and a shot, and a goal for Tander. 2-0 lead ticking down. Loki are gonna do it, not only for themselves, but for South America. They're gonna win a series here in the World Championship, and it was no fluke.
Bravo, bravo, bravo a los chicos de Loki. Partido sensacional, se han ido viniendo arriba cada vez más.
I want to be like a top 14.
The thing is, even though they have a lot of pressure, they most of the time didn't score because of the pressure. They scored because we overcommitted. Yeah. They also had really a lot of pressure in game one, but what we just did is every time they they went into our offense, into our defense, we just punished it by clearing it and having someone upfield who could maybe bump or put it in. Whereas if you double commit in an overtime game, like, we weren't playing scrims. That's what they did in scrims. I mean, the other team, they played like that in scrims. In game two, there's no way I'm making it back.
I know. That was just because I couldn't see Cassie.
yeah.
I shouldn't
I
have
don't
been
know,
up
like
that far.
in my position, like it was like 100% mine.
There's no way I'm going for the ball. Like, I'm not that stupid. So it's just because I couldn't see him in that one area.
Just straight after the lose against Loki, but I was personally a bit mad at myself and for the team as well.
We went into Loki knowing they are fast. They are very fast players. They have a very fast play style. We knew we could beat them. That's for sure. It's just adapting to the kind of speed these guys play is just very hard to do, and we couldn't do it on day one.
Don't worry about it too much. Take the night.
What time do you play tomorrow?
I'm not sure yet. I think we're waiting for all the brackets to finish, like the rest of the games.
Don't make headshot.
We knew that there's other teams before in Worlds that have had quite a bad first day and come back and done really well and made it to day 3.
We were more like, yeah, just let's go, let's just play like we do, and some good Rocket League, and we see how far we go.
I was very confident going against EUnited, and I felt like this could be a good team to face for the first match of day 2. We did play really good against them in practice.
Who goes home and who stays alive? One. Oh, that's going to be Freaky's opportunity. Turns it straight down the middle. EUnited still looking for their chance. Huge bump plays. There it is. And scored. And off the backboard rolls it. Double taps. Sets up for Hoxer. Hoxer trying to make something happen across the box, and Ajax puts it away for EUnited, and a 1-0 lead opens up. Though puts it into space, and now Veloce have got all the work to do, and they will not be able to do it. A reverse sweep required.
I never think a series is over until you lose the last game. We knew what went wrong in the first 2 games. After fixing those mistakes, they basically had no more chance against us.
Hoxer gets there, but for Veloce, this was their chance, and they eventually take it. When they do bounce up quite high, it's going to be very difficult to play with, and I don't quite know what just happened to EUnited's defense. Great out, full boost used there for Moldiz, but it's going to go in for Ajax on the dunk. Need to try and defend now. Cassio, he just fakes, he just bumps, and Freaky's going to get himself a goal. And for Veloce, they get their first game of the series. We're going to need game 4 at least. And a much better game here from Veloce. It's ramped up here. They got Veloce spread, but these shots just going wide, but a second touch from Hoxer gives EUnited the lead. Taking Cassio, good challenge from him. He's got an opportunity, and EUnited can't prevent Cassio. Very dangerous there from EUnited. This one's going to pitch in for Cassio. Veloce take the lead. 2 goals out of nowhere. Dropped out as well. There could be number 3. There is number 3. Blink and you miss it. And it was out of EUnited's hands. Freaky gets himself on the board. Back to the beginning of the game. There was some shots. But that's going to be awkward. That's going to be it. And what a start for EUnited in the first 19th second. Hit it flame. Maybe another chance here for Veloce. Freaky's lurking. He puts it away for Veloce. What is this series? Now play. Looks for the infield pass. Nobody there. It's it. What a goal for Veloce. Freaky clinical shot. And look at the setup for these challenges. That's a huge miss. That's right down the middle. And that could be it. Got the mistake they needed. But EUnited with the drop down, and this game's not over yet. Veloce are giving absolutely no ground right now. Ajax has got the control. All 3 players committed. Over the top, gonna drop down, but it's all out of play. He's managed to get it away. Bounces awkwardly, but it will not matter. Veloce move on to the next round.
Yo creo que se han hecho muy mal,
Renegades is the team that we have scrimmed the most of our journey going into LAN. In the practice day, we've probably been scrimming them the most. We were in a boot camp in Veloce Esports office, and we were scrimming them a lot. And we exactly know how they play, and in the other end, they exactly know how we play. It's always a fun matchup.
Off the ceiling. Oh, there it is. Torsas, that should be it. That's a tie game. Renegades put one in. As he nearly found the shot that could have won them the game. And now the counter attack. Torsas. He sinks it in. 22 seconds left and they've got the lead. He'll try to chase it. Flames got him there. And that shot just a little bit high. But can Cassio get it underneath? He can. A typical read from Cassio. Cassio.
All right, through.
Back to the goal. This one's just in. They find it. They just punch it through the back line. Provide some offensive pressure for the first time. Nobody's home. They should be able to score this, and they will.
These passes are headed.
Oh, the 1v1. Flame gets the change up on him. Scores another one. It's 3-1. Veloce. Clear. Now looking to pressure in net. Flame is just not in position. Any of the backup shot from Flame is no good. Here comes Freaky on the backside. Finds the upper 90, and that's a tie game. Flame looking for the lead. It's going to be good. Oh, it's off the post. Yes! Cassio will find the second shot. The follow-up's there. Play it through. And now, here comes the follow-up shots. This one good. Sicky will finally make it work. Overtime in game 3. The winner takes match point. Free here. He's actually going to move in on this. Puts it on the backboard once more. Cammy's in a difficult situation, and Cassio finishes it. Veloce, they'll take the win.
Ha sido Renegades quien les ha vuelto a poner ahí un poquito en apuros.
It has been a very defensive series. It's Veloce trying to finish this off here in game 4. Renegades praying for game 5. Cassio tries to put pressure on Torsas. He's got through 1 and now through 2. He's going to need some help, though. Here comes Cammy with the help, but not going to work out. Now Flame to try and take this control, see if he can go for the counterattack. Up against Sicky, got him flicked. Can they tuck it under the crossbar, though? Torsas gets it back off, and Cammy misses. Torsas with the attempt, Cammy with the block, a demolition on the goal. Sicky could breathe the lead here. Cassio's got the block, and Flame looks for the clear, the defense. Oh my goodness, and now the counterattack. Flame can't get it through Torsas, though. Freaky has not been involved in a while, but here comes the shot, and oh my goodness, Cammy's got the block. Flame with another pass. Cassio with enough boost. Can he get up in time? It's off the defender and back into the corner. Overtime, most likely once more between these teams as Torsas takes it into the corner. It's high. Sickies does no boost to work with. He puts it into the ground.
The Renegades coming up on 3 minutes now.
Oh, 2 players gonna get beat, but Cassio with a high air play. Sicky, does he have it? He does. He keeps the game going. Another minute of Rocket League in Season 8 for Renegades. Cassio's shot, though, is wide. Sicky will take this one high. Flame up to challenge him. He gets it off of his hood. Does anyone on Veloce have the read? No, they're all on the other side of the field. Kami won't make contact, but neither did Freaky. Now Cassio back down the field, and it's Sicky again. He's constantly the last player back. An opportunity, 6:57 on the clock. Freaky presses the goalies. Torsas gets the first save, but Cassio's got the block back in. Is there anyone there? No. And it's all the way down. Flame makes the save to send us into 7 minutes. This one most likely going to break the record. Back down. Sicky puts it away. Cassio could win the game, but Kami has him blocked. And now back in front of the box. Torsas. Sicky, no! You're kidding! Absolute tragedy for Renegades.
Torsas taking his time. He knew he had all the time in the world to get up to it, and his teammate panics and just smashes it into their own goal. Tragedy is the perfect word to describe that.
You have got to be kidding me.
Este ha sido el overtime más largo de la historia del World Finals.
Haciendo historia, aquí me instalé de un y además, bueno, este que ha sido el último enfrentamiento, los chicos de Veloce, que son los últimos clasificados en
Yo lo he visto muy emocionante, sobre todo al equipo de Veloce con Cassio y ese.
It's always more it's too close, more there's like pressure. The best is to watch. We didn't
when that goal happens, I was driving back trying to get boost, and all I hear from Cassio and Flame is that the goalie of them had no, or seemed to have no boost because he didn't go up for the ball. And from 1 second to the other, I just hear Cassio screaming, and I'm like, what happened? Because I turned off my ball cam, and I didn't see the ball actually going in, so that I just heard Cassio screaming, "Look at him!" And then I saw on his screen that the ball went in, and we just all were so happy because it meant we made top 6. We made World Championship day 3, and for Flame, who has never been on an RLCS World Championship, that making day 3 on the first time is already insane. And then I also never made day 3 in the World Championship. Cassio did it, but Cassio made it as a top 8 player in the last season. So he was also really happy that we made top 6, which, I mean, basically just meant that we could keep our own consistency over the whole season and weren't just a league play wonder, but we could also really do what we wanted on LAN. We went out of our own group and made day 3 into the World Championship bracket, basically.
Pushes the ball to the far side. Big opportunity for Space Station. But he's going to feel they need to do it quickly, and that is a big mistake to start. Avoid that demo. And this is the danger of Veloce. This is where they thrive, because they start to maul you 2-0 in an instant. This is a real test for everybody, and Flame's not going to get back in time. Space Station pick one off and immediately transition to the other side of the field. Cassio not expecting the bounce, might not need it. Flame tucks that one in and goes straight into the corner. It's hit 0. Game 1 belongs to Veloce.
We've seen what happens when he can't get it.
Drop straight down. Over to Typical. 1-0. Great catch from him. Flip reset. On 1. Just put to the side, but he'll turn in the rebound. They don't want Space Station to be able to really turtle up. It's going to drop straight over, and Freaky gets one back. Not quite going to do so as it ricochets off the crossbar. But nothing there for Veloce. The hardest part of Rocket League. That's going to bounce back in a dangerous position. Freaky forced to try and cover, but it's still not out of danger. And that will be an own goal. Getting dragged into Veloce's game. Here's another one. Is it for free? It is going to be free.
Arsenal going for musty flicks all weekend. And we'll see Cassio get Veloce on the board. Pretty much all the action in this game show get happening at the beginning. Now we'll get more Arsenal.
I don't think it was a 4-1 series. I think it was definitely, apart from one of the games where I think they scored 5, we held it to really close games, and I felt like we gave them too much space, and if we didn't give them as much space, then we could have won.
I think 4-1 is a bit harsh. I think it could have easily gone to game 7, or at least like 4-2 or 4-3. I think like 4-1 doesn't really represent the game, as there's only one game where it's been like huge difference where they completely beat us on that game, except that it were all about a 1 goal game difference. So if you're making the goal before the other team, then you mostly have the game. And especially on game 2 and game 4, if we win any of these 2 games, then I think we could probably have got the series.
En el tercero, dominio total el que mantuvieron. Veloce intentó hacerles el frente ya en este juego final, estuvieron manteniendo muy bien la pelota, tuvieron muy buenas posibilidades, especialmente en el overtime. Creo que el juego de ellos va más para tiempos adicionales, ¿no? Pueden poner esa presión.
De los mejores goles prácticamente del torneo. Vamos a echarle un vistazo a los highlights.
Mira, tenemos los mejores ángulos de cámara y los mejores...
The moment they scored the last goal in the 5th game, there was like a moment of sadness for like, I'd say 5 to 10 seconds, but then we all came together, talked about what we achieved, and everyone was instantly proud of themselves. A lot of people before the season didn't really believe in us. They didn't trust that we could be one of the top teams. Obviously, it feels amazing to just literally prove everyone wrong and show everyone, hey, we belong here and we should have been here. Also feels amazing for myself because everyone doubted me, but I'm just happy we as a team could do that together.
You?
Yeah. Is that?
You can still go. I'm behind you and go.
Come.
Safe. It's in. My name is Sandro Holzwart. My in-game name is Freaky and I'm playing for Veloce Esports. I'm left side. I got